Dear families, welcome to Oaklawn's Closing Ceremonies of the 2014-2015 school year. You know that for me, these closing ceremonies, this graduation is also very special, since it will be the last one after many years as head of the Academy. And just as the boys, I have been experiencing mixed feelings these last days, for it's a time of great happiness and a little bit of sadness combined. Just as they are experiencing the sadness of finishing their year and saying goodbye to their friends, and the joy also to rejoining us with their families. So those emotions that they feel, I can relate as well. With great joy, I share today also that our new principal is among us, and I'm going to ask you to please join me in receiving Father Javier González Bejarano, who next August will be taking over this beautiful responsibility as principal of Oaklawn Academy. Bienvenido, Padre. Muchas gracias. También por hacer el esfuerzo de venir. Viene en un viaje súper relámpago porque llegó hoy por la mañana y se va el domingo. So it was just a brief visit to be able to be here with the boys, with the staff, to meet some of you. But he came this morning and he will be leaving Sunday morning. Many of you were here in Wisconsin last February for Parents Weekend, remember? And I hope you're noticing the change in the weather. No? We will continue praying. I saw a few clouds today, but I think tomorrow is going to be ideal, sunny and clear and beautiful. And that change in seasons, as we saw when the students arrived in the fall, and then a winter which was kind of long and cold, beautiful spring, and the beginning of a summer. And we see these changes in the seasons, and we see these changes in the growth and the development of your sons. For the majority of you, it has been 9 months without them at home. 9 months that kind of remind us of that first expecting them for 9 months. Now we have like a rebirth, right? After their time at the Academy. And I am sure that expectation, that counting the days until today to finally be back together as a family, when they're not there, the expectation may help to appreciate them even more, because we notice when they're missing. There's like a vacuum in our home, even if there are other siblings. There was one missing who was away studying at Oaklawn. For the boys, I think it has been a great chance to appreciate and also value what you have given them at home. And being here and living all these experiences has also, for many, been an opportunity to discover many things that they even didn't know that they had. Probably new skills just by being together, but also being kind of on their own, because there was no mom and dad to solve all their problems. They needed to face some on their own. Some of them have blossomed, and we just discovered that they can sing. You're gonna see how they can sing in different languages. I wish I could sing in Korean, the same way that one of our Korean boys is gonna sing in Spanish. If you close your eyes, you're not gonna know, because his accent is perfect. How? We didn't know, but it happened. Others are good at I don't know, chess. Others can run half a marathon. Others have developed in so many other different things. I think that for all has been a time of growth in their maturity, in their responsibility. Of course, this year has also had some difficulties, some pain, we know and we shared. And in those difficult moments, maybe even more than in the glad and the happy moments, we have grown together and we have supported each other here, and we have felt the support from home also. During the year, we had several opportunities to reflect together with the boys and how prepared they need to be to face some of the challenges of the outside world, the outside Oaklawn world. You know? We wanted to make them aware of their responsibility to be agents of change, to be people that can transform their environment, not to be followers. I believe that they are more aware of what lays ahead of them, great prospects and positive things to come to each one of them. And they're also more aware that there could be more threats and more difficulties. I really want to thank each and every one of you for your trust and your continued support. I understand that great responsibility that you put in our hands in September or in January when your sons arrive with us. And I want to thank you for allowing us to be able to become your home away from home for your sons. It is my duty to ask you that if the experience at the Academy has been a positive one for you, for your sons, for your family, that please share it with as many people as you can, no? With your family, with your friends, with people that you know. I'll be very honest, next year, the number of registrations for the Academy is not so good. You saw Father Javier, he's big enough. Está grandote, aguanta más, okay? So send him more. He's ready, he can take a few more kids. So as you come back this weekend, after seeing what your sons have experienced, share it with your friends, with your family. We want to offer this experience, this opportunity of formation to as many people as we can. So all the positive things that happened at Oaklawn, please tell them to as many people as you can. The not so very positive, the things that we need to improve, the things that did not go very well, because there were also some of those you tell me and you tell Father, so next time, Father Javier, you know what, Mr. Valenzuela did very bad indeed. Entonces, lo bueno, compartámoslo con todo el mundo, ¿no? Porque sus hijos van a ir con una experiencia de formación muy buena, con una experiencia de vida única. Claro que la academia tendrá cosas que mejorar. Claro que hay cosas donde no estuvimos tan bien. Esas me las platican a mí para que podamos poner los medios para mejorarlas. Y yo se las paso aquí al padre y le decimos, aquí tenemos que seguir mejorando. Pero a veces somos muy buenos para hacer lo otro, ¿no? Híjole, las llamadas por internet, fatal, Mr. Valenzuela, ¿eh? ¿Qué onda con esas llamadas? Está bien, we need to improve, ¿verdad? Y tenemos ahí a gente que está revisando nuestro internet y las llamadas y las videoconferencias. Yo sé. Pero la formación de sus hijos y la experiencia de vida, those work really well. Let's share those. The other things, we'll pass them to somebody else and we'll fix them, no? So, as they're getting ready to come here on stage and finally meet you, let me just very quickly review the program for these 2 days. As maybe you received in the little program at the entrance, today the event has 2 parts. Now, the students have prepared some musical numbers as a welcome, and one of the students will share a little bit of their own experience. And there's a video trying to summarize what they lived in a year. And then we're going to invite also Father Timothy to share a few words with you, or Father Frank, you know. And then we finish that first part, and finally you get to see your sons. They're going to be waiting outside for you. Y ahí sí, ya abrazos, besos y todo lo que hemos estado guardando por tantos meses se desquitan. There will be time to have a snack, to meet with your sons, and then we're going to call them back again after a while to this same auditorium, where we're going to go to the second part, which is the academic awards ceremony. You know? At the entrance, you have received also the envelope with all your official documents, and if you didn't get them when you were coming in, maybe in that intermission, you can go back to those tables. That's where you have the pictures and the passport and the grades and the certificates and everything that you need. Some of you may have there some little green papers, unos chequecitos de que sobró en la cuenta, y si quieren hacer donaciones a la academia, estamos muy abiertos también. Si no saben qué hacer con ellos, yo les doy unas ideas buenísimas luego, ¿no? De nueva cuenta, pues agradecerles su presencia el día de hoy aquí, la confianza que han tenido en la academia, el apoyo que me han dado a mí y a todo el equipo, compartir con ustedes la bellísima tarea de trabajar con jóvenes, de seguir cultivando esa semilla que ustedes pusieron en casa y que hoy, con el ambiente que nosotros pudimos ofrecerles, un poquito de invernadero dentro de la academia, lanzarlos de nuevo a su mundo normal con más herramientas para enfrentarlo, con una experiencia de amistad entre ellos enorme y con una experiencia también de amistad con Dios, porque así lo han vivido también de una manera muy natural en la academia. Pues es para nosotros un gran privilegio. Entonces quiero pues de nuevo agradecerles. Yo sé que están muy emocionados por ya verlos, por abrazarlos. De nuevo les agradezco todo este apoyo, toda esta confianza. Esta generación que se va es la generación número 30 de Oaklawn Academy, la 17 para mí. Con los que se van hoy, 2,850 chicos me ha tocado acompañar en este proceso, y de verdad me quedo tan agradecido con Dios por haberme dado esa oportunidad, y tan agradecido con todos ustedes por esa confianza que han tenido en Oaklawn Academy. Vamos a enseñarles en un pequeño video parte de lo que pasó en Oaklawn en este año. Muchas gracias.